Where is Facebook dating? Is this a source of frustration for you because it's not showing up? If so, I'm going to help you out. I've got your back. Coming up next. Are you having issues with Facebook dating not showing up? Because there are a lot of people having issue with it not being available and they think it should be. So I want to share with you in this video the eligibility requirements for Facebook dating. Make sure that you're meeting them. Two, I want to make sure that you get some solutions. So I'm going to give you all sorts of fixes that you can try to see if they work for you. And then third, what I want to do is share with you some thoughts I think that Facebook isn't sharing with us about Facebook dating app and why some of us are having issues. And then fourth, if you stick around to the end, I want to offer some of you assistance because some of you, this Facebook dating app will not show up. So I want to offer you some assistance, but you got to stick around to the end of the video to get those details. Let's get started. There are only a few requirements to be eligible for Facebook dating. The first is your Facebook profile has to be 18 years old or above. The second is you have to be using or accessing Facebook dating from a mobile device, meaning you have to be using your Android or your iOS smartphone to use the mobile app for Facebook to access Facebook dating. It will not be available from anything where you're using a computer because the Facebook website will not give you access to Facebook dating. So sorry to break that to you. It would be convenient, but it doesn't work like that. And then third, you have to be from an eligible and participating country. So what I want to do now is right here are all the countries that are currently allowing Facebook dating. So pause the video, take a look, find your country, or if it's not listed, we know what the issue is. Now let's cover some of the fixes that you can try if Facebook dating isn't showing up for you. The first thing that you can try is to uninstall and reinstall the Facebook app on your phone. You can also update the Facebook app, but the big thing that you want to do is make certain that you have the most up-to-date version of the Facebook app on your smartphone. The second thing that you can try is clearing the cache on your Facebook app. Essentially what this is clearing some memory. And it's not too complicated. I'll walk you through it. From your smartphone, just go into your settings, find your apps, find the Facebook app, and then find the option that says memory. Click on that and then find the option that says clear cache. All right, that should be the general sort of procedure for anyone. All right, the third thing that you can try is logging into your Facebook from a friend's phone. If it works and Facebook dating shows up, well, you know you're eligible and you have it, but it might be your phone that is the issue. And then the fourth thing that you might try is just establishing a brand new Facebook profile. I know it may not be what you want to do, but creating a new Facebook profile isn't too difficult and it's not too time or intensive as far as effort. But if it works, well, you might not want to start over with your social media, but you might want to just use that profile for your Facebook dating if that works for you. Now, I'd like to share with you some questions that I have that remain unanswered by Facebook, but I wonder if those are the reasons why some of us have access to Facebook dating and some of us don't. The first is, on our Facebook profile, should our relationship status be set to single? I mean, it would make sense, but Facebook doesn't give you any information about that, but it would be good to know. The second is, our Facebook profile, does the history matter? Does it matter how long we've had our profile? Does it matter how often we use it? Does it matter how many pictures we have, how many friends, how often we post? Does any of that matter regarding our eligibility? I don't know, and Facebook doesn't give us any information. And then the third thing that I wonder about is the standing of our Facebook profiles. As you know, Facebook has been on a tear in the past year as far as removing content, banning people temporarily and permanently. So I'm wondering if you've ever had any sort of strike or issue with your Facebook profile, even with them just going back months into your profile, if that has any sort of effect on your ability to access Facebook dating. I don't know, and they're not talking about it, but that's a big question that I have. And to make matters worse, for those of us without access to Facebook dating, Facebook has terrible customer support. Everything is automated, and you can't speak to a live person over the phone. It's just not going to happen. The automation is also going to be very unhelpful. So if you've gone through this video and tried out all the strategies, all the fixes, and they didn't work, Facebook's not going to be any help to you either. So I want to do something about that. Earlier in this video, I told you I was going to offer you some assistance at the end, and I am, because there are other maybe opportunities for you to make online connections outside of Facebook dating. There are other apps, and I want to help you understand what are some of your options. So if you want to take advantage, in the comments, tell me a little bit about yourself. What is your location? How old are you? What are your desired relationship outcomes from the online dating experience? If you do that, I'll do my best to respond and offer you some possible alternatives that might work for you. Thanks for watching. If you appreciated the content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And if you believe that learning about better strategies for life and love is advantageous, I invite you to join Get Game Group. Membership is free, open to men and women, offers weekly game video lessons, and a weekly mailbag for member submissions. Click the link in the description to join.